It's week 9 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass. He wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And they're going to speed things up here. Out to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking to throw is Williams. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. On the move to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. To throw, Williams. Going right back to Dodson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's Williams. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dodson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Jahan Dodson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Well, now how about this return? And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down again. Zach Ball able to record his 5th sack of the season. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati. So now trying to he's got a man complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. To the air, Williams rolling to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Williams. Forced out to his left. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Steps away. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Caleb Williams with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Tua. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
More than 1 defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
And here's Rodgers on the return.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Williams.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Philly. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Looking to pass. Tua. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Out to his left. This will be caught by Brown. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
And fights through one man. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Caleb Williams
taking it in from the 20.
And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. In motion, the tight end. Tua sets up to pass it. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
In motion right is Brown.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And quickly they get to the line.
And now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. Well, it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Rodgers on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it will sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Rodgers to return it. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Philadelphia,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this